Alright, welcome back everybody. We are doing our game 2 here. It's called Okay But Hear Me Out by FM Jason. There's a Stormcatcher on the script. Stormcatcher is name a good character. If in play, they can only die by execution, but evil players learn which player it is. The Stormcatcher favors the Heretic, which is very strange because normally it's not something an evil would know. But it works. I think it works for Monster. There is a I added in the bootlegger because there's a bootlegger rule that the minions cannot pass Monster onto a dead player. Obviously, that would just be an auto win if they know that a heretic is in play. On top of that, Jin is traveling. Let him be the gnome. All players start knowing a player of your alignment. You may choose to kill anyone who nominates them. I am also using bootlegger to rule that the gnome can kill the heretic, rather than like trying to kill the heretic and proving that they are the heretic, because normally with the Stormcatcher, heretic can only die by execution. But yeah, with that said, and there's a bunch of jinxes on here, but yeah, we're at 13 players, so base 0. Because it's a little monster, wait, oh no, sorry, 12 players, so it'd be 12 players, not including the Traveler. So we're at base 2 minions and base 2 outsiders. So that means because of the monster, we'll have 3 minions in play. I think we don't do a marionette, but I think maybe we do a spy. We do a Cerenovus Fearmonger. In a Baron or a Spy. Now there's a jinx with Baron and Heretic where the Baron might only add one outsider, not 2. But I think I'm leaning towards Spy. And maybe we'll add a Balloonist, which will add an outsider. So it gives us 3 outsiders. Now with the Goon in play, that would give us a Cerenovus and a Fearmonger being able to make an evil Goon. Plus the Goon's going to just get some general misinformation for town. But I think we're not going to put a Heretic. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Goon. Maybe we'll do a Goon, Recluse, and a Drunk. I think it's probably okay. We can get like maybe a Night Watchman, a Noble. Maybe we'll get a Cannibal again. Maybe a Fortune Teller. Virgin Spicy with well, potentially Spicy, I guess. Let's put a no. Let's not put a Virgin in. Let's put a Slayer. Slayer is fun. Noble, Balloonist, Fortune Teller, Night Watching, Slayer, Cannibal. Let's get maybe let's get a General. I think I'm going to start running General as 3-star rather than 5-star. 3-star is technically rules as written, and that's where you only show good, evil, or neutral. 5-star, a lot of people run, usually including myself. Is 5-star would be like good, slightly good, neutral, slightly evil, evil. Yeah. Yeah, no sits means no bluffs, although there will be a spy in place, so that'll help. Yeah, I think we're good here. Drink of water real quick. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. So let's pass out our characters. Now, Jin will have a player, an amigo. I think maybe like Naomi would be a good one. I think I would have the gnome be good. And Balloonist isn't really interesting cannibal food, so maybe people won't really want to execute Naomi. Yeah, I think that's cool. We need a red herring for the fortune teller. And a red herring, oh, maybe we'll throw it on, like, I don't know, like Merrick or somebody. Or we could have put it on Naomi, that'd be funny. Yeah, let's start over here on Merrick. I think it's fine. Balloonist, we'll see somebody tonight, but we don't have to necessarily decide that right away. Yeah. Matthew and Steve draw evil a lot. It's a little bit of a mix. They were both good last game. Now, Nina was evil last game. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Alright, Town, you should have your characters. There's a lot going on with the script. I already went over the Stormcatcher and Bootlegger rules. There are a number of jinxes. Heretic and Baron. The Baron might only add one outsider, not two. Heretic and Spy. Only one jinx character can be in play. Marionette and Little Monster. Marionette neighbors a minion, not the demon. The Marionette is not welcome to choose who takes the Little Monster token, and does not learn they are the Marionette if they have the Little Monster token. Marionette and Snitch. The Marionette does not learn 3 not in play characters. The demon learns an extra 3 instead. And finally, Marionette and Balloonist. If the Marionette thinks they are the Balloonist, +1 outsider might have been added. I also wanted to mention that there is a general in this script, and traditionally I've ran general as a 5-star general, meaning you can learn slightly good or slightly evil. I'm going to play around with running it. Rules is written, 3-star, so you'll only learn good, neutral, or evil. So if you're a general or if you're bluffing as general, those would be the only 3 things they'll tell you: good, neutral, or evil. I think that goes over everything I wanted to go over with the script. Is there any questions?
So we're gonna meta shrugs for the good, evil for now.
Something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Oh, yeah, we know. Yeah, I'll do. Jen will be our gnome. I'll announce the amigo in the morning. Of course, the gnome is all players start knowing a player of your alignment. You may choose to kill anyone who nominates them. All right. If there's no questions, good night. Good luck. All right. I'm just going to bring all the minions into a chat, I think, for the first night. Hello, give me a second. I'm just gonna bring all the minions in for the first night.
Seriously, if I pull a rubber from last.
Hey everybody, I'm just doing this for night 1. I thought that'd be easier. You don't learn a heretic. You all are the minions. Please choose one of yourselves to hold a little monster. Keep in mind you would only say names or whatever. So I'm seeing. I can't tell who you're actually pointing at, but I'm assuming it's Nina. All right, Nina will hold a little monster. Other nights I'll use the functionality in the app so you can point that way. But all right, thank you all and good luck. All right. it might show Naomi, Manny, something like that. Go ahead and have Matthew working on making his choice. Robert mad as the mayor. Oh, well, that turns some people. So he won't be mad as the mayor. You are evil. Matthew's choosing gray. Write it off as a joke now. Oh, I didn't pick noble paint. Shoot. That's okay. I'll do that here in a second. Attention town. The fearmonger has chosen a new player.
Fun.
Noble paint. Let's do... Let's go ahead and get Steve. Steve, Merrick, and Chris. Alright, so fortune teller. Make a choice. There's a lot of waking rolls here, which is fine. Let's go and show Blake his, or Gray his 3 names. They're going to be Steve, Merrick, Chris. Chris and Jeff. Oh, I should also put this down. Chris and Jeff, I'm pretty sure that's a no. Where's Jeff? Yeah, it's a no. Alright, cool. Balloonist, we're going to show Manny. Who's Night Watchman wants to use his ability. Spy can go ahead and see the Grim. I think that's all correct. Just choosing Robert. Cool. I'll let Nina know. By the way, she knows the Night Watchman ability has been used. It'd be funny if Robert claims that Jeff didn't learn them, and then that kind of proves that, you know, Robert was picked by a good player. Player is Jeff. Night Watchman. Alright, how do we think? General, I think it's probably neutral right now. I mean, I don't know if either team is really winning, and in my opinion, games kind of start out as neutral. So yeah, let's do. I think this will be more useful after night 1. But you know, this is a good kind of starting point. There is madness on the script, so I do want to go over madness again one more time. Alright, good morning town, rise and shine. Welcome to Okay, But Hear Me Out by FM Jason. Something else I did want to go over the script because I forgot. I did go over this before the previous game, but not everybody was here. Madness. I do want to remind everybody that madness is to trying to convince a group that something is true. I had mentioned earlier that I'm going to try to be more strict on madness. So hypothetically, for example, there's Terra Novus in the script. If they picked a player and the player they're picked is giving 2 for 2s or 3 for 3s, there's a much higher chance that you might be executed because that's not really being mad. With that said, so Jin is your gnome. His amigo is Naomi. And, yeah. Give y'all about 5 minutes.
Hi, you're the Night Watchman. I'm the heretic.
Okay, well, that's good. So I guess they know, yeah, if there's one in play.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've never been Stormcaught before, so I don't know what the right thing to do here is, but I'm thinking it's not kill me immediately, but I don't know.
Right.
We'll have to kill sense. We'll have to kill. Is there a cannibal on this thing? I mean, we're going to have to kill good players.
And the demon's going to be moving all around. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
So I don't know. I'm not sure.
You need to find out if it's heretic or not first. And then...
Yeah, and then I need to find out who the demon is. If the gnome's evil, I might shoot Naomi. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, you could always purposefully miss if you think that it's a heretic game to make
That's fair, yeah. That might be better.
But yeah.
Because then it would like confirm someone is not not holding the baby, I guess.
Yeah, not holding the baby that day.
I made Robert Saramad as the mayor. So, but Robert's actually the goon. So I'm going to continue to do that.
Oh, don't worry. That will be remedied tonight. Robert will be remedied tonight.
What do you mean?
I'm going to pick him.
I've already picked him. He is evil right now.
Oh, yes. Yeah, if you want to go on to somebody else, that's fine. If not,
I'm going to continue picking him until Blake and or Manny are dead.
Well, if we can try and get Robert killed today, I can try and turn Manny.
I'm not worried about. I don't want to kill Robert necessarily. I want to kill Blake.
I said I was an outsider. I'm gonna probably claim Snitch.
Okay, sounds good. Okay,
claim Snitch. I'll head out.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah. So. Okay. I figured it was as heretic, so I was like, if this is a confluence of things.
Nope, you're good. You as an outsider can claim heretic, and yes, chat, I came clean to Robert. So, all right.
Well, that makes it a lot easier, but I figured those things had happened because there was that announcement right after. So
I'll be your person to talk to. I won't tell you anybody else just in case. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Bye.
All right. Cool. Thanks.
All right. Good luck.
Yep.
Look, I am still riding the high of the last game, so I don't want to put the effort of
Yeah, I'll just ask this: do
madness.
you want to die quickly or just stay?
I mean, I'm spent, right? So I'm the pixie.
Yeah,
so
fine. We'll do that.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
It's just standard.
Yep.
But yeah.
Makes sense. All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Good luck.
Thanks.
In hindsight, maybe I should have showed Evil as winning. But, yeah, it's fine.
It's a Stormcaught heretic.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not. That's why I'm sharing it because.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got to actively try and lose.
Yeah, assuming, of course, on the flip side, because I mean, a heretic game, how could it it's not allowed to be fun. The evil team, if there's not a heretic, knows that there's not one, so they could just bluff it. So, Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So either way.
Not too confusing. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right, later.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Sam, quick question.
I'm gonna go, but
With the general, does that include heretic? Like, if there's a heretic in play, is it after or before heretic?
It takes in the heretic account. It doesn't necessarily flip it, but it takes into account the heretic.
Right. Yeah.
So, if hypothetically, if there's a heretic in play and y'all are really close to killing a demon, that would be evil is winning.
Yeah. Cool. I thought it would be, but I thought I'd clarify. Just. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
Chambermaid, balloonist, fortune teller. I will tell you that I'm the pixie who saw either a cannibal or a fortune teller.
Ooh. It's pretty interesting. And good to confirm. Have a good one.
All right. Welcome back, town. Nominations open in about a couple minutes. Robert?
I'm the heretic. Evil knows, so we might as well just play face up, right?
Yeah.
This is your chance at redemption.
I'm the mayor.
My head hurts, man. I don't know.
We need a fearmonger to pick you. That's what needs to happen.
That'd be amazing.
Have people heard of a virgin?
Interesting. That is 3 outsider claims already.
How about the 4?
Yes.
Oh, I might have missed this. Who's the amigo?
Naomi.
Naomi. I mean, technically, if there's a Baron, we can have up to 5.
You're right. I missed the balloonist.
Yep.
Five outsiders is a lot.
That's fine because the 3 townsfolk are going to be.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Amnesiac on day 3. Learn the demon. There we go.
Yeah, that wouldn't be very. Yeah, that would be pretty balanced because like the demon is always changing.
I don't know who else is claiming outsider, but I've only heard of 2.
I have heard of 3.
I've heard of 3.
I've heard of 1, but everyone knows that one. So.
What?
I mean, I would say a goon probably doesn't come out, and the drunk doesn't know. So
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. By a showing of hands, who believes Robert's the heretic?
Until I have other information, I don't know.
I believe him.
I don't know why I did that, but nominations are open.
Yeah, I don't.
It was dramatic.
We were waiting for you to say something.
Who believes
Well,
Robert is
I meant to
heretic?
open up nominations. No, whatever. Great.
I thought Robert was about to be executed for a madness thing.
That'd be funny.
Gray.
Yeah, last game was like stressful enough for me. I don't want to do too much thinking here, so Gray nominates Gray.
All right, Gray nominates Gray. Anything else you'd like to add for your own nomination?
No, happy to get out of it.
I feel like
Right.
this is.
Jordy is 7.
I don't think we kind of get this many.
This could be a fear. This could be a
fear-
fearmonger W.
Oh God.
That's
Yeah.
Or it could be called
It could be anything.
if it's a fearmonger,
Or it's not enough.
If fearmonger on themselves would call themselves to lose,
Yeah,
would it not?
given what Grey hard.
Well, in a heretic world, they would.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Blake nominates Steve.
Blake nominates Steve. State your case.
Well, obviously anything could be a trap, but I know I'm not the fear monger, and all 3 roles Steve gave me are hard claimed on the board. In the world, it's not a heretic game. I mean, he obviously could have just been lying to me, but he also could be evil, and it could not be a heretic game.
All right, Steve.
As is always, I register as evil, and yes, I did fall back to some of my early game claims, but no, I would rather not be killed here.
Right.
I'm reading them as
Jordy
evil, but
it is 7.
As always.
Steve is always evil.
No, not always. But you do that
Actually,
when you're evil.
I have a better idea.
I do it a lot too.
We could get 7. Interesting.
6 is not enough.
Jen will nominate Robert.
Jen nominates Robert. If I can find Robert, there he is. State your case.
Robert, if he is the heretic, is a safe kill. If he is evil, is likely not holding the baby if he's claiming heretic.
All right, Robert.
Give it that logic.
Yeah, I think I don't think I see a downside in killing me, so that's fine.
All right, majority is 7.
Yeah, mechanically I can't be the fearmonger because I'm a traveler. So.
Yep.
Yeah, but I thought the opposite, that a minion would claim heretic holding the baby so that someone would nominate them and do this, but we'll see.
Yeah, but then the heretic could just say that
8
they're the heretic, right?
is enough.
More
nomination.
Sorry,
I just think,
some...
I don't know. I think we would have had time to figure that out. That's okay. I think that's...
Well,
Yeah,
don't
we
worry.
still
There's
have-
probably
we
a
still have
cannibal. There's probably a cannibal, so that means that the next day is going to be inverted anyway.
I will count from 10.
I was just thinking of Robert's defense in a different context, like if he called into a suicide hotline and said, "I don't see a downside in killing me."
1. Robert has been executed and dies. The game continues.
This shit's
Nice. So real quick, I realized I forgot to make a drunk in this game as well. So I placed a drunk token on Naomi.
Okay.
So you can add that to your grim.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Are you gonna break? Oh, we were just doing the other thing. All right.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, 'cause I figured it was easier to do this. So.
I don't know if you've seen what I'm claiming, but I'm claiming mayor.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, cool. Thank you.
Everyone has the heretic ability.
I believe that's still a heretic game, right? Odd.
I mean, it depends on if we kill somebody tomorrow, if we don't kill somebody tomorrow.
No, I'm saying right now. Right? Because we just executed the heretic.
Real quick question: If Manny, has swallowed the goon, can we turn Manny evil too?
Well, you also know that Robert is evil, so that will poison a cannibal.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, if it was a good goon, then that would be a second chance to turn a player evil. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
So, like, if the little monster killed one of us and we got it, then they would now be a dead
As the fortune
cannibal
teller.
heretic.
That's fun.
Yes, but so would all the living.
Correct. And then if you executed
13
one
here.
of them, then
Until we execute someone.
it would, yeah. If then when you executed one of them, then it would end. Yes, but if we didn't, and people just kept dying in the night.
So what you're saying, Jen, is that no one should be executed.
Exactly. Because the amnesiac power calls for it.
I thought we wanted a quick game so we could get to game 3.
It definitely exists.
Attention Town, the Fearmonger has chosen a new player.
Oh. Guess that fearmonger wanted Robert.
Many collecting tokens, that's alright. Alright, let's get our little monster pick.
No, it's because they've realised there's a cannibal, so they wanted to go, hang on, right, no, I need to change it now.
Alright. Nina continues to holding a little monster. Just so she knows. Alright. Fortune teller. Fortune teller makes a choice. Balloonist, I think, can learn. Well, this token will at least be going away from Manny. Let's throw it on. Let's throw it on Chris. Blake picks Naomi or Steve. That is another no. We can go and give Nina the Grim again. And then... yeah, I think we're going to say Evil is winning. I think Evil's doing okay right now. Alright, I think we've done everything we need to. We're not waking up Manny because Robert's claiming heretic and Manny wouldn't wait for that. Manny does need to be claiming fortune teller. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I haven't picked a player to die. Should we kill Gray? Make it a little easier on him? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of helps if I kill a player. It's fine. I've done this before. Alright, cool. Good morning, town. Gray died in the night. I'll give you about another about 5 minutes.
And I got his ping. So he might not be the worst nomination if you wanted to keep nominating people, because we know you're not the fearmonger. And then we could actually confirm a cannibal, because I don't know how many people know what Jeff is.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, cool.
All right, sounds
all right. Later.
First night, and then someone else is claiming townsfolk tonight.
Oh, we should kill that person.
Yeah, so just thought you should be aware. This could be like a someone's drunk situation, but
that's fine. Yeah, Ned is claiming recluse, so that's probably why I got the yes on him.
Oh, that's fair.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Or but... really fortunate. You're the fortune teller.
Yeah, sure.
The unfortune teller.
You know how I feel about fortune teller. Okay.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like even the opposite would be interesting, because if it's not a heretic game and we killed an evil, good would be ahead, right? So.
Yeah. So what are you?
Fortune teller.
You got interesting information.
I got a no on you and Jeff night one.
Yeah. Fortune teller in Little Monster is not as useful.
Well, if we think it's actually it is if we think it is a heretic because I would find
Yeah.
out potentially who has the baby, right? And then we would not kill that person.
Yeah.
He's also Sarah mad too. So we both doubled up on him.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
All right.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with that.
Okay.
Yeah. I just let you know I'm claiming snitch. If you get to Steve, tell him Fisherman is free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll head up.
With it, but
Yes, I kind of felt the same way too, but okay, let's see what people think.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
See you.
So he's probably evil.
I also have a recluse elsewhere, which is even stranger.
Okay, then I don't know what Steve's doing. I mean, Steve could just be like using that as a phrase, but if you have recluse elsewhere, then the only thing Mandy could be is goon. If he's saying he's an outsider, but if he's saying he's townsfolk and you have townsfolk as well, then there's a decent shot that he's probably one of the two of them is probably evil. You said Chris is the
Chris-
second person.
Yeah, Chris is claiming general.
General, yeah.
And
he
Mandy
told me
claimed
that too.
fortune teller to me.
Okay, it's weird. I don't know why he wouldn't just tell me fortune teller. He said outsider straight up to me.
That's annoying.
Yeah. Okay. Second ping.
If one of them's holding the baby, like if it's a heretic game, we're safe to kill Naomi or Steve because they're not holding the baby. If I'm not drunk, if it's not a heretic game, Steve could possibly be evil. But
Oh man, this heretic stuff is messing with my head.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Good luck.
Love it.
Probably a good idea.
All right.
Probably a good idea to save it. I would think.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I knew that he wanted Pixie. He never told me what Pixie he was.
That's fair. Okay.
Yes. It's okay. Thanks. I'll
Good
head
luck.
out, but that does not sound good at all.
No.
Excellent. Great for us, though.
It's funny.
And I can't. It's actually hurting my head, Annie, because I'm like, hold on. So we can't kill people who want to die, except for we want to kill good people.
Yeah.
Except for it might be a fearmonger pick, but fearmonger should be picking evil players.
Evil players.
Except for if there's a cannibal today.
Right.
Make
I
it make
think we
sense.
honestly, you just talked me into like we should probably just not worry about it, right? Because the fearmonger's not going to want to pick good players, which means we can probably just vote on good players, right?
Yeah. I mean that, but there's only one player I know is good.
All right, welcome back, town. You got a roughly couple minutes. Jen, go ahead.
Was anybody mad as a recluse on day one?
Nope.
Nope.
Or just
I
mad?
have an actual claim from a recluse.
I was a little mad when I heard
Hard
it was a
time.
heretic game, but other than that.
I've heard two Slayers though, but then we have Pixie, so who knows?
I've heard two fortune tellers, but
Yeah.
Interesting.
I wouldn't mind returning to the Steve nomination today. We were one vote away yesterday. I don't know if he's giving people good vibes today, but
I'll nominate Steve. I'll nominate Steve.
Nominations aren't open quite yet.
No, you don't. I'll nominate you, Steve. You don't have to jump on that.
I
Don't
mean-
worry. Yeah, you can leave that to me.
Telcom's very suspicious on this script.
Yeah.
I was thinking this needs a boom dandy or something, but you know what? This fearmonger thing.
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
Yeah.
Kind of fear. Yeah.
So something I was thinking was, if Robert is good, there is probably no way Naomi and Jen are evil, right? They have to be good as well.
Wow.
I mean, they can just
We're
end
good,
with
Steve.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I mean, what are the odds that Robert's bad 2 games in a row?
Oh.
I mean, it happens.
All right,
Yeah,
nominations are open.
People hit the lotto too.
Go ahead, Blake. Go ahead, Fairmonger. Go ahead, nominate me again.
Blake nominates Steve.
Blake nominates Steve. State your case.
Yeah, my first conversation of day one was with Gray. I hard claimed a role to him. I am not the fearmonger. I don't know if it's a heretic game or not. If it is, I kind of think Steve's evil, but I have reason to believe he is not holding the baby. Like, if it's a heretic game, we will not lose here. If it's not a heretic game, Steve could just be evil and he's good to kill.
All right, Steve.
Yes, I'm evil. I'm holding the baby. It's a heretic game.
All right. Majority of 6.
I mean,
I don't like this.
I always kill goblins and pseudo goblins.
yeah. I mean,
8
Wow.
is enough.
yeah.
Steve felt that I.
Jen will nominate Jeff.
Jen nominates Jeff. State your case.
I will reiterate that as the Traveler, I am not the Fearmonger. I am randomly choosing somebody that I have not spoken to yet, in the off chance that we can have a cannibal approach them. But we may not be able to beat 8, so it is what it is.
All right, Jeff. Oh.
That's a solid defense.
Yeah.
Running away.
Well, obviously, hold on a second.
Disconnect.
It's extremely solid defense.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Welcome back. What's your defense?
That was the best defense ever. Jen.
No worries. No, I'm the Night Watchman. I use my ability Night 1.
Ned.
Yeah. I know. I'm trying.
And the person that I use it on confirmed that I was the Night Watchman to me without me saying it.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping we could confirm a cannibal, but
Yeah, that's kinda...
but not so much now.
All right.
Oh,
8.
Gotcha. Well,
8 to tie. 9 to execute.
Was confirm a cannibal because the cannibal would have the Night Watchman ability and be able to use that.
I think we have an evil on the block, though.
well, not now.
3 is not enough.
I think
just,
that's the
again,
problem, though. Like, if
Yeah.
if we believe that Robert is the heretic, we should not be killing evils. We should be killing goods, right? We should be continuously killing goods, making it harder and harder for them to
Yeah.
win.
Let's do it after today.
Well,
Like
more
just
nominations.
tunneled in on
It's
me
hard to
being
say.
evil and
Well, Steve, what are you? You could share something that makes us think you're good. I
we'll
mean,
find out in just a second.
yeah. Well, that's why I'm tunneling.
No, it's.
I think that there's a Slayer. We could just find out very quickly whether or not Steve is holding
No,
the baby.
he's not.
All right. I'm going to count from 10.
Sure, why not? Let's
5.
just throw more confusion. I'm the Slayer, and I claim Slayer and shoot Merrick.
Steve claims Slayer and chooses Merrick. There is no effect. Count from 5. Steve has been executed and dies. The game continues. Good night. All right.
But if we leave eels alive, don't we give them the ability to put the baby on somebody and execute them, like themselves?
Yeah, they have that ability the whole game.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah.
No, but I see what Jeff's saying. Like we leave 4 evils alive, or what is it's 3 evils.
We should be
alive,
killing
right?
some, yeah.
Evil of final 3, they control who gets nominated. Who the baby is.
Yeah.
Which is why I think Naomi and Jen have to be good.
No comment.
Yeah, I didn't think about the
Comment.
potential cannibal, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no one could just. They could just give the baby to Naomi and then, or give the baby to a second minion and then. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, good point.
Attention town. The Fearmonger has chosen a new player.
Dang, they're switching up every night.
Yeah.
It's my favorite move as a fearmonger.
Just create chaos.
Instill fear.
They do a good job of mongering fear. I'll give them that.
Well, at least Steve is cleared as the fearmonger because
Like the heretic is mongering more.
Yeah.
than fear-mongering.
I think only one minion's paying attention
Yeah,
to the
Steve
vote.
definitely is not the Finmonger.
I don't think Blake is either.
Yeah.
Alright. Samina still holding.
Unless that's
Well,
what.
monster.
he
Okay,
wants
now we need to kill a
I don't know,
player.
yeah, could've just-
Well, that's fair.
Yes.
Funneling in on me, and then you move it not happening, and then eventually someone.
I don't want to kill Chris because he's. I think
Absolutely.
he's going to show good today.
Oh yeah.
I don't
I
really
mean,
want to ruin that.
That's what you do, isn't
Yeah, you
I
get
think
one
when I killed-
nomination through. That way
I'm
you're
gonna-
cleared as not the fearmonger.
Might
Then
kill
the second
Jeff, I
nomination,
think.
people don't suspect it. You know.
Yeah, I think it's probably fine.
it? Exactly.
We got our fortune teller pick. A balloonist
Well,
is going to
also-
learn
well-
somebody. Maybe we'll throw it on like Ned. It's kind of like
I'm not sure I know
not
how
great info.
Cannibal,
but,
if we have a Cannibal, works with Heretic.
Well, at this point, it doesn't matter.
Blake picks
Right,
Matthew
but there's
and
too many, like,
Manny.
reverse-
and that is
like-
another no.
2 reverses is too many for me to figure out.
It would have mattered if we killed the cannibal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Because then it would have been a reverse because of the heretic, and then a reverse because of the cannibal heretic, and then
Balloonist. So yeah, we're going to show Ned. Shoot. I just realized I messed up something. I can't have the balloonist be the drunk and have added an extra outsider.
that's what the wizard done.
No.
Sorry, I wish that my my wish would work even after I could make it after I was dead.
I don't know if that it really breaks the game. It's unfortunate. It is a mistake.
Wishing for
I don't
Well,
think it probably needs to be announced.
The wish works, Steve.
I don't
but
think I have a way to
wish.
fix it because of the way I already gave them the
Imagine
information.
wizard and heretic on the same.
Oh,
turn.
well.
I guess you could make a heretic if you were the wizard, though.
It is what it is.
Yep. You could do anything.
Do that. It's gonna turn good or something.
Yeah. Oh, well. It is what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything except like win the game instantly because then if you say because then you'd be turning to the politician. I want to win the game. Well.
Good morning, town. Jeff died in the night. 8 players special traveler alive. Give you about 4 minutes.
I'm really confused.
Okay.
So I got night 1 I got neutral, night 2 I got evil, night 3 I got good.
Okay, then we probably killed. Wait, I don't know, because of the whole heretic thing. I cannot wrap my brain around this stupid heretic. Sam is laughing at me.
It's good content.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me losing it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
So-
the mayor. I don't
Yeah.
want to live in the end, but I'm okay to stay alive for a little while.
Decision to make: do I shoot or do I not shoot? That is the question.
Yeah.
Because if it's a heretic game,
Either way, I think you die pretty quickly. So I think today is probably the one when you have to.
yeah, I'm hoping maybe I can get like executed and then do it.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find any info around. I'm a snitch. I've been open with that.
Okay.
Evil had bluffs coming around. It's a fact.
Leaving Roberts the heretic. Were you the one that picked me yesterday?
Pick you yesterday?
Yes.
Or what? I claimed Slayer and shot Merrick.
Okay. At night?
Not at night. Right there in town just before I died.
Okay. I'll just tell you I'm the goon then. How about that?
You're the goon?
Yes.
Ah, okay. That was the outsider. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So, were you told you were evil? Is that why you're assuming me because you think I'm evil?
I can't confirm nor deny such suspicions.
Okay.
The best chance that you had to shoot and there being 2 heretics because of the cannibal possibly being a thing. Now
I see.
That's obviously like not necessarily in the bag. So, but it's like if you trust Robert, then there has to be, if there is a cannibal, that was the only day that it could have been 2 heretics.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so if you trust the heretic and the cannibal, then yes, then yesterday is a good day to try to shoot. Okay, I get that. But I don't buy the clearing thing, because you really don't clear anybody, right? Because they might just be evil and not holding the baby that day. It's no reward for trying to make that shot.
I was burned at the stake day 1.
Oh, no.
I feel very dead if it helps then.
Okay.
I'm just a little pile of ashes waiting to use my dead vote on Final 3. If we make it that long.
And everyone's like, oh, it's a dead heretic. It doesn't change anything. Now what do we do?
I don't know. I mean, if we've got a cannibal, I haven't heard.
We are gonna lose.
Oh no.
I know it. I have a feeling that they are just gonna kill me and Matthew here pretty soon. They're gonna kill me because I'm claiming mayor and they think that it's a heretic game. So unless I can make them distrust Robert, I'm sunk.
Yeah. Real quick, I'll since you're a spy, I can let you know that I realized I made a mistake this game. I ended up throwing that drunk token on Naomi, and then forgetting that means because of the drunk, they can't have added an extra outsider. So now the outsider count's wrong.
That's fine.
I don't think it matters, but I'm like,
No.
it's just like, oh.
I really think that we're sunk either way. So, and I'm holding low monster. I'm on the evil team, and I forgive you, Sam. It's okay.
All right.
Good luck. Bye. Hi, Boba. Say hello, kitty.
Welcome back, town. Nominations open in a minute or so. Blake. Chris.
I am the general, so 91 I got neutral, Knight 2 evil, Knight 3 good.
Does
Great.
general information get swapped with heretic?
I don't know how to make progress in this game. Robert, could you give like a passionate speech to kind of convince me that you're actually the heretic?
I'm actually thinking he might not.
I hate my character very, very much.
Steve, to answer your question, general does take into account a heretic.
So if you gave the general good in a heretic game, that means that there's more good players dead?
It means that I believe good is on track to winning.
Okay.
Or winning more than evil is at that given moment.
Okay, gotcha.
I think the general information is consistent with what I've heard.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around the heretic potential general.
Neutral, evil, then good.
Yeah.
And it's taking into account the
Oh.
flip of a heretic. So that means that good is actually winning, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that does worry me because after we executed Robert, you got evil was ahead. If Robert is evil, then evil would be ahead.
I've heard of a cannibal.
Yeah.
Which would make that evil day a normal day.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I've heard of a double claim of Slayer, which makes me think Steve was 100% evil.
I mean, or the pixie.
But then if good is now winning, if Chris is not drunk, then killing Steve was good. So if Steve is evil and killing him was good, it's like I don't know.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Talking in circles.
Yeah, I'm
Clearly, I cannot
Exactly.
choose the cup in front of you.
I know. I'm like, this is
I
nonsense.
think the
I love that movie, Sam.
It's really good. Nominations are open. Manny, go ahead.
Manny claims Slayer and picks Ned.
Manny questionably claims Slayer and chooses death. Um,
No. I claim Slayer confidently. I questionably pick Ned.
There is a
makes more
difference.
sense. There is no effect.
What the heck? I'll do what I asked. I claim Slayer and shoot Chris.
Poor
Matthew
Slayers.
claims Slayer and chooses
Shoot-
Chris.
and shoot Chris.
There is no effect.
I just want in on this. I'm gonna claim Slayer and choose Gray.
Naomi claims Slayer and chooses Gray. There's definitely no effect.
I'm
Gray's
alive.
dead. Good job.
Doesn't specify alive. Interesting. I guess that would you would need that for like Zombul or something, right?
I mean, the Slayer shot
Yeah.
worked.
High Noon exists.
Well, like I said, nominations are open.
Anyway, I think the evil was possible that the Fearmonger was just on a good player, maybe somebody likely to get executed.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Why I like Jen doing nominations. I mean, I think Jen's good, and I know Jen's not the fearmonger. So
That makes
Second call for nominations.
We still have to assume that it's not a heretic game in that world.
Yeah.
right.
Jen will nominate Matthew.
Jen nominates Matthew. State your case.
There's reason to believe Matthew is. If this is a heretic game, there's reason to believe Matthew is good and not holding the baby.
All right, Matthew.
If you believe it is, do you really believe it's a heretic? If I don't really believe it's a heretic game, to be quite frank, but I will be honest. I did this as a that Slayer shot was a favor to somebody else. I will say, either way, I don't think I am a good idea right now. But I do have somebody that is.
All right.
Because it could cause us problems if it is a heretic game down the line.
All right, majority is 5. Here we go. 5 is enough. Matthew's about to die.
Yeah, I nominate Merrick.
All right, Matthew nominates Merrick. State your case.
Yeah, I will just say this: it would be good, Merrick, if it gets it out of the way, and plus, if there is a cannibal.
Yeah, okay. I claim Slayer and shoot Ned.
Merrick claims Slayer and chooses Ned. There is no effect.
Great. All right, that's a big stress off my shoulders. You can kill me if you want the cannibal to have a Slayer ability, I guess.
All right, 5 to tie, 6 to execute.
The alleged cannibal is seen back to back with another townsfolk in a balloonist ping.
Yeah,
One of them could be the drunk.
I don't know. It's all fishy to me. I don't know what's going on.
3
I'm just glad I don't
not
have
enough.
to make it anymore.
Last call.
Matthew, do you want to share anything about your role?
I'm just the snitch. I claimed it to Manny day one. To Manny and Jen day one.
Yeah, which is why I don't see why you is a bad kill.
All right, I'm gonna count from 10. 5, 2, 1. Matthew has been executed and dies. Game continues. Good night.
I feel like worst case scenario is having to play an entire game trusting Robert.
Wow.
This is a nightmare.
What's your true feelings, Blake?
Already annoyed because I was prepared to be really goofy, and now I'm having to think.
This is such a ridiculous game.
We can always exile you, Jen. When you're dead, you don't have to think.
Not supposed to be the smart one around here. I'm supposed to be the one that claims stupid shit.
Oh, you should.
All right.
You should have picked a
Need to
different
kill a
traveler
player.
then, Jen.
Maybe.
Well, that's true.
I'm never gonna forget that
We're so
time you made
screwed.
increasingly specific and strange gossips, and then you were the pacifist and didn't get executed.
Who should we kill here?
I mean, I
Manny's
did
poisoned
specifically
again.
ask Taylor the other night to have the Yagababa phrase, so...
That's funny. Yeah, I was there. That's awesome.
I think we'll probably kill Ned. Yeah, I think Ned's probably a okay kill here.
Oh, and I've heard Jen likes this, so why is Jen still alive?
I had
We killed Ned.
Speaking of extremely specific gossips,
Balloonist will show.
I had a very specific gossip on Wednesday too. I think was it the demon was only 2 letters off of their demon type.
The number of letters is only 2 off from the demon's name.
Maybe we should show
And
like
there was
Steve
only a
or
Poe
something.
and a Zombo on the script.
That
Nina
made
and
me
Chris.
think, and I
That's gonna be
cannot
a
forgive you
yes.
for that.
Basically made it mechanically only a Zombo.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, we're going to show Steve. By Commander Graham.
Jen tends to play a game within a game.
Yeah.
And Chris,
Fun
I
if you
think we'll
make little
still learn that good's
challenges for
winning.
yourself.
Good morning, town. Ned died in the night. There are 6 players plus a Traveler alive. Give you 3 or 4 minutes.
I got good again.
Actually, I'm shocked. Damn.
Clearly, Town tried really hard to kill Ned yesterday with all the Slayer shots and stuff like that. We just had to make sure that the storyteller did it for us.
Sure.
Okay. it's Steve, Merrick, and Chris. 2 of whom are claiming Slayer. That makes me feel pretty good about Chris.
Yeah, I think Merrick hard claimed Slayer to me day one. Steve, I think, is likely lying, but and just the way he's playing is very evil.
But with the snitch, I think he would have had bluffs, right? So what?
Yeah, well, if you believe it's heretic, he would want to be killed, which is why you would intentionally double claim.
How do we now unlock Robert's brain? We need to. So hard.
I can't. I mean, we just have to commit to one. It feels like the town is just committing to he's telling the truth. So
okay, fine.
I think we're just killing good, and it is what it is.
Not. Wow. Okay.
Mayor.
Yes, Mayor. Why would we get evil on night 2? Let's see. I was made mad.
Yeah.
Right, because if Robert's lying, we wouldn't get evil's winning. Right? Because that's an evil off the board.
Yeah.
That said, it would be a weak evil, right? Because Serenovus and Fearmonger were still in play. So
yeah, he did that though. That made 0 sense either way.
I told Robert
they're
to
gonna start questioning. They're going to start questioning why there's a fortune teller, a general, and a cannibal.
I got an
still alive.
idea. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
thanks. Ahead.
Bye.
No.
I feel like Manny is. I don't know why he claimed outsider day 1.
Yeah, especially because he would have had the bluffs if there was a snitch.
Well, he claimed outsider to me, then claimed outsider to Gray, claimed fortune teller to somebody, or I think to you.
Yep.
Claimed cannibal to somebody else. Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like Manny's probably evil. I'm just not getting my nose on it right now.
I think is claiming cannibal, but I'm not sure about that. But Jen told me that he isn't claiming cannibal anymore.
What?
Now, I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on with Manny, really. But I don't know. I don't know much else. Merrick claimed Slayer. That was
bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway. All right. Later.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back. Nominations open in about a minute.
You can tell Jen that.
Just to clear up a world here, I mentioned it. There's a few of us in town, but I was the pixie who saw Slayer, which is why I did what I did. So.
Oh. No. That's that.
You were not the pixie.
And silence.
I'm a cannibal. I didn't get any.
I mean, I shrugged. I'm not going to get into an argument over what you know. I know what I saw. I know what I am. So.
It's fine. Either way, I mean,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Either
today?
way, I'm out of the. Yeah.
Yeah. It's...
I have a thought that it may be a good idea to eliminate another one of the noble pings on the off chance that Robert is evil, to hedge our bets. I'm not sure if that's good for now or if we need to wait a turn.
So we're basically 6 alive.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could also just allow for the little monster to bring us down to 1 minion.
That's
Nominations
dangerous. I don't think I would rely on that.
Chris, did you share your general info?
Yeah, good. So it's neutral, evil, good.
So either Chris is drunk or evil, or he's telling the truth, and we're doing the right thing day after day. This man.
My issue is that if we got good yesterday, I don't know if Matthew is not believing Robert or if Matthew was evil, because I felt like Matthew read really evil yesterday.
Yeah.
And you would think that it would switch to neutral if he was evil.
No, I mean, evil dying, as long as we're not killing the demon, it's still good for good.
Second call for nominations.
There's no Fearmonger in play, there's no Serenovus in play, there's no whatever other evil was in play. They've only got one person to put it on unless they want to put it on a good player.
Jen will nominate Nina.
Jen nominates Nina. State your case.
Nina is not one of the people in the noble pings and doesn't get information.
All right. Nina?
Both of those things are true. I could also just be the demon holding little monster right now, and we don't know if it's a heretic game or not. So I'm okay with you killing me.
All right. Majority is 4.
Mayor Minion Monster.
I'd rather maybe go for Merrick. Maybe.
I am spent, so I wouldn't mind.
I mean, that
was my initial
I know.
instinct. That was my initial instinct, but I thought Merrick could be holding it, to be honest. But now I kind of believe
maybe.
Nina.
Maybe if they gave it
Naomi,
to her, yeah.
Naomi could always nominate Merrick or Chris. I just feel like Chris's info makes him good to keep around.
Naomi, before you nominate, do you have any information or anything?
Oh yeah, balloonist. Yeah. So Manny, Chris, Ned, and Steve. This doesn't help because one of these people is claimed recluse.
Yeah.
I think it just means that between me and Chris, there's a drunk.
Yeah.
But it was in that
Or-
order: Manny, Chris,
or an evil.
Ned, Steve.
Or an evil.
That order.
Well, in that order.
Ned's the demon in that ping, right?
Well, no, it doesn't have. It just has to be different from the night before.
Yeah.
Right.
Last call.
Anyone,
Manny and Chris are the only two that are hard.
Yeah.
anyone I should nominate?
I'd say Merrick.
Probably.
Naomi's gonna nominate Merrick.
All right. Naomi nominates Merrick. State your case.
Noble Ping. General vibes.
Yeah, I wasn't aware I was in a noble ping, but I'm a spent slayer, so I don't mind dying. I would vote for this.
All right. Majority is 4. Here we go.
They gave me the baby. That'd be fun.
We'll say of the people that claimed Slayer, Merrick was the one that was the
5.
most hesitant. So
5 is enough.
He claimed Slayer to me day one, like first conversation, I think. But that doesn't mean he's telling the truth. But
yeah, well, we do have a quote unquote snitch.
Has anyone else been made mad during the game?
You say anyone else? So somebody claimed to it? Haven't heard anybody claim to be mad.
I was made mad on night 2.
Oh, okay.
And then we killed Steve. I think Steve's probably the Serenodus.
Last call still. Gonna count from 10.
I'm hearing people saying there's a cannibal,
5.
but I've not anywhere other than maybe
It's
is
me.
that you? Okay. Well then, if you're the cannibal,
Merrick
that's strange to go
has
Manny
been
and Chris.
executed and dies. Game continues. Good night. Right.
If you're the cannibal and it went Manny then Chris, then that's townsfolk.
I think that just means one of us is the drunk.
Okay.
So,
I will say,
chat, just so y'all know, I did
Naomi
mess
be
up.
the drunk?
There's a little bit of an error in this game. So I meant to have a drunk.
It'll be wild to give an amigo to the.
I meant to have a drunk, and then forgot on day 1 or night 1. So night 2, I forgot, or I decided to make the balloonist a drunk and started giving them bad info. And then I realized if the balloonist is a drunk, they couldn't have added the extra outsider, which there was. So it's a little bit of an error, but you know, such as it is. All right, Nina's held on to Little Monster the entire game, which is fine. Of course, you know they could give it to a good player if they really wanted to, if they want, especially if they were selling the Heretic world. But I don't know if they believe in Heretic. All right, we need to kill somebody. Part of me wants to kill Chris. Manny will have a Slayer ability today. It'll be the first time he's been sober this game. So, but I think it's okay if he has a Slayer ability. Yeah, I think we kill Chris. He's got some really good info so far this game. And they can do with that as they will. We'll need a balloonist ping. I think we could maybe throw it on Blake. Let's have Blake make his choice. We'll wake Naomi and show Blake.
I kind of figured that out a little bit, and I was just trying to see what you were playing at. So,
I mean, feel free to out evil to me, Steve. But you know,
well, Manny,
I don't have to be the goon for that.
Manny and Chris.
Nina, do you think Steve is evil?
I'm sure he is. He's always evil.
Nina, come on.
I need to figure out if Robert is what he says he is.
Everyone needs to. Yeah.
That is the game. That is literally.
I know. That's literally what we have to do right now.
It's the entire game, which I
I'm
do not
either-
like.
Yeah, this is okay. Okay, so hear me out by FM Jason. The heretic is storm caught. So either evil knows that there's a heretic or knows that there's no heretic. And then I added a bootlegger token, but basically there's a rule in the script where evil can't pass minions can't pass little monster to a dead player. So minions want, if it's a heretic game, they want people to, they want themselves to be executed.
If somebody is drunk between me and Chris, I think Matthew would be a reasonable candidate, especially since the Fearmonger hasn't switched since.
tell if Nina's seen her scrim or not. I mean, it's not really changed much, so I don't know if there's much point in waiting. Good morning, town. Chris died of the night. There are 4 players plus a traveler alive. I'll give you about 3 minutes.
I learned Blake that way.
Learned.
I do not know.
Who do you think?
I don't know. Because Chris could be evil if there were a couple of evils alive. The only people I know are good that are alive are Jen and Naomi.
Okay.
Because I mean, if you think about it, there's like, if they were evil,
they can just end the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
there is us on Steve. I think people are putting Steve in the kind of the ping, right? Because he's a pixie who didn't really claim Slayer but still claimed Slayer and stuff like that.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
This is sleep, and then figure out what the hell we're gonna do. Like, we have to build an evil team at this point. I feel like Steve could be evil. Nina's probably evil.
Yeah.
The noble info puts Steve as one of 3. And then where's the 4th? Or the 3rd, I mean, sorry, not 4th.
Matthew.
Yeah, that's probably right.
I mean, if you're good, Naomi's good. I mean, this would be like a long con for me to have been leading us this far and then, switch it up. So it's up to you. Yeah, we can sleep. But in my, you figure it out, Jen. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Right, thanks.
How do you know the win condition and you just have to pick a good player, right? For the rest of us.
Well, but I just have to wait until the end of the game. But the problem is now everyone's like, everything they do hinges on whether they believe me or not. Yeah. So, like, great. I mean, I said what I was from the jump. I got executed day 1. I don't know. I'm probably the heretic.
I guess I'll believe you. But then there's a fearmonger. Manny is claiming Serenovus was in play. And Spy cannot be, so it has to be Baron. Okay, sounds good.
Merrick, would you mind muting? Sorry. But yeah. All right, welcome back. Nominations open in about a minute. Looks like we've lost Ned for a little bit, but yeah.
You don't count for Gen. Yeah.
Yeah, you do want to treat this as you would a final 4-day.
Manny would like to claim Slayer and shoot Naomi.
Manny claims Slayer and chooses Naomi. There is no effect.
Yeah, so I think it's no reason not to hide. I'm the fortune teller. First night, Chris and Jeff. No, that's why we've been kind of going after who we've been going after. Night 2, Naomi, Steve, no. Night 3, Matthew, Manny, no. Night 4, Nina, Chris, yes. Night 5, Manny, Chris, no. So my only yes is on Nina.
Manny would like to nominate Naomi, if that's possible.
Sure, we'll say nominations are open. Manny nominates Naomi. State your case.
I think we have to kill between me, Naomi, and Blake.
All right, and Naomi, your defense.
I mean, you
I
just
will
named.
stab Manny.
All right. Jen has killed Manny. Manny's dead. Sorry, Naomi, go ahead.
I mean, you just named 50% of, or 66% of the currently alive players, so I'm down.
All right. Majority is 2. Here we go.
Yeah.
7 is enough.
None of the team that we built voted for that. So
Nina, Steve, Matthew.
yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope we're right.
Any more
It
nominations?
is what it
I don't
is.
know if they can really be beat, but be beat. But all right, I'm gonna count from 10. 5. Naomi has been executed and dies. Of course, the game is over.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I cannot believe that! I
Go to
cannot
Evil
believe
Two.
that word!
Robert, you are MVP.
Yep.
Before I do the rest of the Grim Reveal, I will say that I did make a mistake. I don't know how much of a difference it made, but there was kind of a mistake made. But we'll get there. Let's start with Robert, your evil goon, who was chosen by the Serenovus on night 1. So nobody was mad night 1.
We
chosen
called
by
it,
Steve.
We did call it. Shit. we were like, that's too complicated. We shouldn't think about that.
Which is also why when Jeff, the Night Watchman, picked Robert, it worked, and Robert did learn Jeff as the Night Watchman. Nina was a spy who was holding Little Monster the entire game. So she knew right off the bat that Robert was the evil goon. Matthew was your fearmonger who changed it each night until he died. Night 1, who was it night 1?
Great.
Great. It was on Gray. He was your noble. I think y'all knew his noble pings. Night 2, it was Manny. He was your cannibal who was poisoned most of the game because you kept killing evil players. He did actually have the Slayer ability today, but of course didn't shoot a demon. And of course Merrick was your Slayer. And then Matthew had it on Merrick. He did try to nominate Merrick that day to get himself off the block and get a Fearmonger win, but didn't work. Jen was your good gnome. Naomi was your drunk who had the balloonist token. This is where the mistake is, unfortunately, because I meant to put a drunk in, and then day 2 realized I forgot to put a drunk in. Tried to think where to put it, and I was torn between the Slayer and the balloonist. I was like, oh, I can put on the balloonist. Day 3, I realized the balloonist is drunk. It shouldn't have added an outsider, which it did. Sorry.
You could have easily said I was the drunk and it all worked.
Well, I'd already gave Naomi bad info by that point, so I couldn't undo it.
Was
I mean, well, I guess that's true, but it is what it is.
Can't believe this is how my streak of never being the drunk gets broken.
Sorry, Naomi.
This is my 100th logged game, and this is what I get.
The entire evil team was dead at that point, except for me. So I was like, Sam, it's fine.
Evil thought they were cooked the whole time, which is also why Chris, the general, was getting good for a lot of time. I did give Evil after, and honestly, night 1 I probably should have gave Evil instead of neutral, but when Robert was killed, I did give Evil mostly because he did have a claim that seemed pretty believable. At the very least, nobody really thought he was the goon, or wasn't really going down that road. And then by the end of the game, a town did go that route, of course. But once you started killing evils, more evils, I should say, it was good. And I did decide to kill Chris at the end just to not get one more night of information, and also, that was a player. I mean, I think pretty much everybody knew Steve, unfortunately, was evil. So Merrick and Chris were the other 2 good pings. So or the noble ping, so it was kind of didn't necessarily want them alive. Ned was your recluse, and Blake was your fortune teller. Your red herring was Merrick, who you never chose. There was no bluffs because there was no snitch, and it was a little monster. And yeah, that was okay, but hear me out.
Wow.
I was sunk, and so I said, screw it. I'm gonna go for content.
All I had to do was shoot Mina.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Manny, what you said tonight, what I went to Steve and told him that day is, we'll let Manny play into that. He doesn't know that we accidentally thought we could turn him evil with the goon. We didn't realize.
Oh, I was hoping. I don't know.
No, Manny knew everything, Matthew. Manny had it all pegged. It was the confusion of the heretic or not is what just kind of sold it.
Yeah. It was so hard because I felt like, okay, there seemed to be enough evils. So the goon thing just put so much.
Well, that was my problem, is that I was putting the goon token on Manny, and then I said, okay, well, screw it. At this point, if I'm putting the goon token on Manny, I can't put it anywhere else, and it is what it is.
Yeah, Manny and I had a conversation where we were like, what if Robert was the goon that turned evil? And we were like,
That
it's
was like
just
day 2, right? Day 2 or 3.
Yeah,
you guys had
yeah,
that.
day 2. Yeah, day 2.
Yeah,
And we were like, that's just so far fetched.
Yeah, I really chose you, Gray, for the bit after last game. That was the only reason I purely chose you for the bit.